Crocodile Teeth by Donna Lee Miele. We were the ones who found the abandoned boathouse upriver of the Delta. Most people had better places to go. Even Edward and I wouldn't have started hanging out there if not for the way things were, him with his sister running things at his grandma's place. Me with my dad out to get me all the time. We were always looking for a place of our own, and no one else wanted the boathouse. It had fallen out of use since the mining operations upriver had moved away, and the canoes were no longer needed to guide the barges through the shallows. And it was beyond broken since the storm, which had carried away most of the canoes. But one end of it was packed with sacks that someone had left behind. The sacks turned out to be stuffed with teeth. Edward said they were crocodile teeth, and that the poachers shot last year in the raids must have lived here. I wasn't convinced. The teeth were so small. Baby crocodiles, Edward shrugged. Easier to catch. We took the teeth to an older guy who made bracelets for the tourists. He made a ton of rosaries, naturally, out of the local seed pods, but had recently become known for merchandise featuring shark's teeth. He was impressed with our teeth. He said they were a good size for bracelets and anklets. Any bigger or sharper, and the tourists tried to return them because the teeth bit into their ankle bones and the soft skin on the insides of their wrists. Sometimes they called the cops on him when he refused to refund their money. One time, he'd even had to disappear for a few days. I heard it was because a foreigner had lost a foot or a hand after getting an infection from one of his shark's teeth, which he'd gleaned from a half-eaten carcass he'd found on the beach. Piss bleeders, he called the complaining tourists. They want to wear teeth and then they crumple like a pinched tit when the teeth act like teeth. We found hundreds, I said. He wanted to come and see. Better that we bring them to you, said Edward. They're embedded in the foundation of a poacher's house. It's tight in there and might be dangerous if you don't know your way around. I watched the guy's face go reptile, still and blank. Even I could see, in my mind's eye, the newspaper photos of the poachers' bodies after the raid. They were probably more torn up than even that beached shark's carcass. There are a lot of teeth, Edward said, but it takes hours to even get a little handful like this. He grumbled okay, and we left him sitting on the wall overlooking First Beach, along with all the other vendors and smugglers gathering for the tourists. Straggles of groggy, newly arrived beachgoers were already having umbrellas set up for them in front of the hotels.